Hi there, Marguerita here, founder and creator of the Conscious Wealth Institute. And the day that I'm recording this here in Australia, it is the first day of spring 2014, the first day of September. And as you can see, I have a smile a mile wide because coming into spring has that fresh, new beginning kind of feeling when everything just feels more vibrant and alive just because it's spring. And it is the most amazingly glorious day here, I have to tell you. But no matter what time of year it is for you, it's always a good time to really up your vibration and align more with the vibration of abundance. And if you understand anything about the law of attraction, then you know that most of it is all about your vibration. And you can actually improve your abundance vibration by simply doing some simple exercises that make you feel better inside. Because the better you feel, I'm serious, the more abundance you're going to attract. So here is a list, a quick list of things that are easy and simple, and all you have to do is take several of these, do them every single day. You will feel better about yourself, and more importantly, you will actually be more in alignment with the flow of abundance. So you can attract more abundance into your life because you know you were born abundant. It's just the conditioning and the pressures of life that have actually stopped you from connecting with that in these last years of your life. So if you want to reconnect, just do some of these simple things. Firstly, smile. Even if you don't feel like it, do you know that the physical act of smiling releases a cascade of endorphins and chemicals in your body that actually make you feel better? So serotonin, melatonin, these are all induced by smiling. So even if you don't feel like it, smile. And while you're walking down the street, smile at somebody else. Some of them won't smile back because they're just too far got down the rabbit hole, but some of them will, and that will make you feel even better again. Take it a step further. Laugh. Make sure you take as many opportunities to laugh as you possibly can. As we grow into adults from children, I can't remember the figure, but children laugh something like 40 or 50 times a day. As adults, I think it's down to something like 6 or 7 or something that's just, we need to laugh more. And again, when you laugh, endorphins, melatonin, serotonin all get released as chemicals into your body, and these will automatically make you feel better. And if you don't feel like laughing, you can fake it. I know, it sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? But just try faking it. Sometime when you're on your own, try faking a laugh. And it can actually, if you do it for long enough, it can actually become quite genuine. Did you know things like laughter yoga, laughter therapy, which most people will snub their noses at, are really amazing for helping you to lift your vibration? Plus, the bonus is they release something into your laughter, releases something into your body called super killers, which are these bodies that seek out viruses and things like cancer cells in your body and actually destroy them. So laughter really is the best medicine, seriously. Something else that you can do that's really, really simple is change your posture. You can try it right now. If you're all slumped over and you're all droopy, doesn't feel good, does it? But if you straighten up, bring your shoulders back, your head back, be proud, stand straight and tall, or sit straight and tall, it actually has an incredible effect on your the way you feel. These things are so simple. Another thing is listen to your favorite music, something that's really gets your juices flowing. You can do this first thing in the morning. So as cliche as it may sound, you know the Pharrell Williams song Happy that's kind of been driving us insane for the last few weeks? The reason it drives us insane is because we're listening to it so often, is because it makes us feel good. Things like that. This is going to be the best day of my life by American authors. There are so many incredibly feel-good, there's so much incredibly feel-good music out there at the moment. Listen to it, it will lift your mood. And when you can, whenever you can, get up and dance, move. Do you know that motion creates emotion? So move to the music. The reason people love to dance is because it lifts their spirits and it makes them feel good. Dance like nobody's watching. Go crazy. You will feel amazing. Something else you can do is just do something that you love, whether it's cooking, gardening, dancing, listening to music, reading, listening to something that's really inspiring. Doesn't matter what it is, just do something that makes you feel good and alive and happy and joyful. We forget to look after ourselves and nurture ourselves in this way. It's so simple and so important. Another great thing that you can do is just to focus on your breathing. Do you know that most of us breathe incorrectly? We breathe in a very shallow way, which is actually detrimental to our physical and emotional and mental health. Breathing is such a great way to open up your lungs, to actually receive inspiration, to center yourself. Now, it may not make you feel incredibly joyful and happy and about to split your sides laughing, but it will actually bring you back to a much more centered place, and it will make you feel better. It will lift your vibration. All you need to do is take 2 minutes to take 10 slow, deep breaths. That's all it takes. 2 minutes, but most of us don't take this incredibly valuable time to breathe and center yourself. Meditate, connect, reconnect with your true self, your spiritual self. And the truth of who you are, is joy, love, compassion, peace, abundance, freedom. This is the truth of who you are. Seriously, the only reason you're not feeling it is because you're not connected with your truth. And when I say meditate, it doesn't mean you have to go lock yourself away for an hour listening to really peaceful music and make it all rigid. All you need to do is take 5 minutes to just be peaceful, and even just listen to some music, go and sit in the garden, whatever it might be, but just be with yourself and make the intention to reconnect. Another thing you can do, I have such a long list. Another thing you can do is surround yourself with amazing colors and wear great colors that make you feel good and alive and vibrant. Doesn't mean they have to be bright colors, just colors that make you feel good. And believe it or not, from day to day, your mood will dictate what color you will feel better wearing. So really pay attention to how you feel and wear colors that make you feel good. Color therapy is really, really good for us. So surround yourself and wear colors that make you feel good. Think about it for a minute. The last time you wore all black and you went out somewhere, compared to the last time that you went out wearing really bright colors. I don't know if this applies to you actually. It really applies to me because I love wearing bright colors and I feel so much more vibrant and alive when I wear bright colors. But that's my personality. It may not be yours. Hugging people. Do you know that physical touch is incredible therapy? Now, obviously, you need to choose the person that you're going to hug, because I don't want you to do one of those hugs where you kind of you've got 3 feet between you and the other person and you're giving them a gentle pat on the back. What I want you to do is give them a full body hug. Hearts connected, breathing and releasing and surrendering into the hug into such a loving way. So as I said, choose your person carefully. Spending time with your pets. If you don't have anybody you can hug like that right now, grab a pet or grab somebody else's pet. Ask permission first and pat them, give them a hug, give them a belly rub, a scratch. It actually makes you feel really great. Pets are great therapy. I have beautiful pets in my life. I do not know what my life would be like without them. I know my life would be a lot poorer without the animals that I have in my life. Another thing that you can do is to pay it forward. Do you remember that movie from many years ago where you simply do something that's simple and good for somebody else? And it may be something really, really tiny, but it's enough to make a positive difference in their life and put a smile on their face. It doesn't have to be something big. For instance, many, many years ago when I trudged down to my bus stop and I was still working in the city of Sydney a long time ago, And I got there and I was searching and searching and searching in my handbag for my wallet. And I found that I didn't have it, which means I didn't have any money for the bus. So I was like, oh. I went into this little bit of a moment of despair, and I prepared to trudge all the way back up the hill. It was a pretty big hill to go home just to get the money for the bus. And a guy came over to me and said, excuse me, it appears that you don't have any money for the bus, or you're searching for something. I said, yeah, you're right, I've left my purse at home. He said, well, if you just need money for the bus, here you go, I can give it to you. Now, it was only about $4 or something like that. It wasn't a king's ransom. It wasn't going to break his budget. But at 10, 12, actually, gosh, probably 13 or 14 years later, I still remember that guy who gave me that money, and I never saw him again. But it made a difference in my life that day. And lastly, gratitude. We have heard over and over and over again the power of gratitude. Appreciation appreciates. The more you look for the things to be grateful in your life for, the more you will have to be grateful for. The better you will feel, the more you will attract things to be grateful for. And we naturally tend to focus on the stuff that makes us miserable, on the struggle, on the pain, on the frustration, on the things that give us fear and anxiety, when it's not going to help focusing on them. In fact, it's going to make them worse. When we focus more on the things that we have to be grateful for, and believe me, if you have the opportunity to watch this video, to read material, the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, to better yourself in any way, shape or form, then you do have a lot to be grateful for. Look for those things, focus on those things, and from a heart space, a real heart space, express your gratitude for them. That's it for today. There's a lot in that list, and they're so simple, and you just need to do several of them every day, and seriously, you will find a massive improvement in your life. So wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you in the world when you're watching this, focus on your vibration, on how you feel. Do the simple things that will lift your vibration, and you will attract more wealth, more abundance, more success, more freedom, more joy, more peace, more happiness, more of all the good things in your life. And once you make a conscious effort, believe me, things will start to change. That's it for me for today. If you haven't visited and registered at our Conscious Wealth Institute yet and joined our community, then please go to consciouswealthinstitute.com. I look forward to seeing you there. Take care and bye for now.